Hello, I'm Andy, and today I want to share my thoughts on how to play Spanish in Empire Wars in Age of Empires 3. If you haven't played Empire Wars a lot, I highly advise you to do. I think it's a lot of fun. It's a bit faster, and it's a bit more mid-game focused, so I really like it, and I think it's fun. So let's get into it, how you play Spain. So first up, with the starting would you get the marketplace, and you get trading hunting dogs, not a trading post, and you also always go up immediately. I typically go up with the outpost, and yeah, my starting outpost I send in the middle, usually near a trading post. The idea is that with the first card I want my Empire wagon to spawn there, so I get the outpost immediately. I think that's oftentimes a good decision. You could also, if you feel like you're getting rushed, you could also place it in your base. Yeah, but oftentimes it's a good decision to secure the trading post. I'm playing against Mexico, and I've played against this build order of him like 5 times, and it's very dangerous, and he defeated me quite often with it. And that's why I'm playing a bit more defensive than I might in most cases, because most Empire Wars build order really only start in Fortress Age. So an attack this early is not common at all. Yeah, but he's luckily just going for the outpost. I think if he went for my base or for my villagers, he would be a lot more annoying, to be honest. And he would do a lot more damage. Yeah, other than that, H2, I go for 5 villagers into chests of coin. I'm typically getting up my tavern and my church, so just my economy is a bit better. And I try to get to H3. If I'm not getting pressured, I always take the TC wagon. But because he's already playing aggressive, I'm just getting for the crossbows, which helped me a lot. I also kind of misclicked here, which is not the best. Yeah. And with the 700 wood, did I send the 700 wood? No. I think I should send the 700 wood soon. Because you need the houses, maybe I wait for the H-up. I think I'm waiting for the H-up. Yeah, now I have 8 crossbows, I have some doggies, I have a covered wagon as well, so a TC wagon. And with the TC wagon... Oh wow, that's actually very greedy of me. I shipped Spanish gold first card. I think I should have put in 700 wood, to be honest. Yeah, but anyway, in H3, what you can do to defend as Spanish is always use the war dogs. The crossbows are of course not the best unit, but they are good enough for the moment, and together with the war dogs should be enough to defend. And in H3, yeah, I think with Spanish the best thing is to just go for skirmishers and rods, and maybe mix in some lances later. And especially considering that he has only musketeers and dragoons, that's why I really need the skirmishers. For defending, I also put in the advanced frontier defenses. So with this, your outposts get upgraded to the Fortress Age, and you get 3 outpost wagons and another wagon, like an Empire Wars wagon. So you can get 4 outposts if you feel like you're getting pressured a lot. And that really makes your base hard to kill, especially if you keep your outposts alive. So yeah, but now with the skirmishers going in, I've got quite the decent economy. with Spanish gold, and I have got the counter units. I'm just trying to keep up keep my resources low, really. So low resources means you have got a lot of units on the field, and yeah, that makes it good. Of course, if you have a lot of units on the field. What's also really important in Empire Wars, so you're mainly gathering food, so you really want to get steel traps early as you can without dying. So that's my philosophy. And yeah, other than that, just booming and making infantry. Once you have a good amount, I think you can use the 2 falconets to push. Or you could also, of course, fast industrial age is also something which works for Spanish. And in industrial age, you want to use the haciendas to produce soldados and the factories for the cannons. It can also really be powerful. But again, he's playing so aggressive that I really can't boom that much, because I need all the units out here. And oftentimes in Empire Wars you also want to get as many trading posts as possible. Because he's playing so aggressive, and I really can't move out without risking my getting cleaned up. I couldn't do that, but it's generally something you would want to do. So yeah. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident because I'm having a lot of outposts here. My units are better. I think my economy is better. Those owl hoods are okay, but yeah. Now I think it's over. Once my lancers got to have their fun on these owl hoods. Basically means game for him. So yeah, so that's basically my approach to Spain in Empire Wars. I start out with capitalism. I try to get as many outposts as possible. In H2 I go for 5 settlers. Chests of coin I get for the market upgrade in H1. And I go for the hunting dogs, and as soon as I age to H2 I try to get the steel traps. If I get away with it, I use the covered wagon H-up for H3, so I have a 3 TC start. And in H3 I just go for Spanish gold, the 1000 wood, and then depending how the game goes, I can go fast industrial with the 1000 food. And my units, so then you really have to choice how you want to play it. You can either play it like this with skirmishers, rodilleros, and lancers, or lancers, rodilleros. Maybe do a cannon push, or you can go for fast industrial and use the both factories and the haciendas to produce soldados, which are of course pretty powerful. I would use as many villagers as possible if you go for that kind of build on the haciendas. So as many villagers as possible on the hacienda, while also keeping your TC working, so you will probably still need 10 villagers on food. But yeah, it's really up to you how you prefer to play it and what the enemy is doing. So for against some build orders it might be better to get more units out, like against what he's doing. If you're feeling like you're going up against a revolution or fast industrial type of build order, then going for the soldado factory FI is also pretty decent, or it is what I would do. And yeah, if you're getting pressured, the advanced frontier defenses and the heavy fortifications card always help. You tend to get a lot of outposts. With each shipment you get an outpost, which means when if you're getting attacked, you can outpost your base up, and basically with advanced or heavy fortifications it is very, very hard to actually kill you. So you also have the option to camp up if necessary. And yeah. So I think Spain are pretty fun in this game mode. Oh, and one last thing before I forget it, you of course have the Unction card, which really helps you. Unction is, yeah, just one of the best cards to boost your army, I guess. So it's another advantage of playing Spain in this game mode. So I think it's pretty fun. You have a lot of options. They are pretty decent at booming. What you could also try to squeeze in is the Marvelous Year card. I think it's probably worth it. But I don't know if I... like, because you really need... like, if you're under pressure, you really need those cards to defend yourself. So I'm not sure where to fit it in. But it's also a decent idea to use the Marvelous Year card if you find a place to put it in. So, Spanish is fun and good. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you give Empire Wars a try. And see you guys around. Bye bye!